Hello, my name is Joe Lambert. It's week 5. I'll be covering interviewing. I found 2 articles on interviewing, both pertaining to different aspects of a common way in which cooks get jobs. That being that when a new cook spot opens up in a kitchen, a lot of the times, the chef or the sous chef is going to start asking around to, the other cooks if they have a qualified friend or ex-coworker that can fill the spot. That might lead to what they call an unexpected interview. Your buddy might call you and have you come in and just meet with the chef real fast. Kind of an interview that you didn't get to plan for. Might be you're at the bar and you're talking to somebody next to you and you find out that they're a chef or somebody in the industry that's looking for somebody to fill a spot, and then you're sitting there and you have to sell yourself. The second part of the scenario would be after the unexpected interview, many times you'd have to do a stage or what they call a working interview. The first article that I found is called "Are You Ready for an Unexpected Job Interview" by Deborah Walker. She first gets into why you might be put into an unexpected interview, such as an unplanned internal job opening. Maybe the saute cook ahead of you is leaving and you have to sit down with the chef and you have to explain why you'd be able to move up or take that new position. Or like we were talking about earlier, a former colleague or a friend of yours introduces you to their boss who's looking for somebody. She goes and she wants you to be able to do 4 things that would really help you in this situation. The first of which is being able to state what she calls your value proposition in 30 seconds or less, and do that in a to-the-point manner. It's just gives a quick idea of your skills, your experience, your industry know-how, and it really kind of tells them quick why you're perfect for this position. She wants you to be able to list 5 of your top accomplishments and the impact they can have on your potential employer. It lets the employer imagine what you can do for them, and it's going to help you be remembered. She also suggests being able to answer your own hardest questions. Like if this person asks you, if you're doing well and you're working somewhere, why would you maybe want to switch? She wants you to be able to think of the questions that you really don't want to be asked and to be able to answer those. A potential employer or an interviewer is going to see you struggle and see you have trouble with the questions, and they can lose faith or confidence in you. And the final thing she wants you to do is be able to know the interviewer's motivations so that you can fit your answers to their needs. It's going to make your answers much more impactful. Going over these things, it's really going to prepare you for a situation like that. And I found the article really fit that first part. The second part being the working interview. I found an article by Robert Zach. It's called "The Working Interview, Make It or Break It." First off, he goes and kind of defines what the working interview is, or a stage. It's common in the hospitality industry, especially for cooks. It's where you go in, you work a shift, you're able to be viewed by your supervisor or, as he states, other people in the kitchen, such as other cooks, or really anybody that you've worked with is going to be able to evaluate you. It shows you in action, shows how you work in their environment. It takes you, away from just talking about what you can do, and it puts you in and it makes you perform. After he kind of discusses the evaluation process, he talks about some tips for success. The article is more geared towards a front of the house position, but some of the tips are really applicable, such as looking sharp, real clean iron clothes, clean shoes. He wants you to interact with everybody else. Introducing yourself goes a long way. Just really getting in with the people that you're really actually tossed in with. He wants you to get involved with the shift, which I really think is the most important point of all of his points, and that's just don't sit on the sideline. Show what you can do. Be motivated. It's really going to go a long way. And this working interview can be the most important, part of the interviewing process. You might have already had your unexpected or planned interview, and this could be the final cap. It really, like I said, shows you in action, and it really leaves a lasting impression on the interviewer or the potential employer. These two articles, like I said, I think they both really fit the stated scenario, that being that you're tossed, into this opportunity, and you really have to make the most of it. I think that the first interview, Are You Ready for an Unexpected Job Interview, by Deborah Walker, is really the most valuable. I feel like if you sat down and you were actually able to answer all of these questions, quickly and concisely, that when you were put in this position, you would really be able to excel. But like I said, both were really valuable. Hope you took something away from this. Enjoyed the presentation. Thank you very much.